Well, my background has been in education for nearly 30 years, and so it's an exciting time for me personally, and I believe for the profession. The Victorian Government is committed to creating the education state. For me, it talks about learning being at the very heart of our society from birth right through all stages of our life. I think it's an acknowledgement that the world that we live in is rapidly changing and that the knowledge and skills and attributes that you're going to need to be able to participate fully in a democratic society, find engaging and meaningful work, and to continue to develop yourself as a person and to take on opportunities rests on the education system and all of the community acting together to give the best outcomes for our children and young people. The framework for improving student outcomes is to try and create a common language and alignment across our system and within schools that allow teachers and school leaders to have a conversation about how do we go about improving student achievement, engagement and wellbeing. How do we set a vision for us as a learning community, a group of people who are building our collective expertise around student learning needs, a focus on curriculum, what students need to know and be able to do, building out teachers' pedagogical repertoire so that they have the skills and knowledge that they can bring to bear upon the challenges of student learning. So schools will be able to draw down the information from the framework, they'll be able to interact with the tools and resources that are on the website, draw it down to their context and say, what would work here? How are we going to come together around a set of ideas, a set of guiding principles and evidence to craft an improvement plan for a year? I have great respect for our profession. I believe that this reform agenda is in good hands. Our system has many strengths, and I believe that improvement will be driven within each school and between schools. We have an opportunity now to hear from the people in the field that do this work, this important work with our children and young people, a view from the profession, from leaders, from teachers, from parents who are engaged in helping raise their children and work with educators to get the very best outcomes for their children.